a happy Thursday evening to you folks. Hope you're ready for some NBA action here on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, here with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And with us on the sidelines, we've got Allie LaForce. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Hayes. Nico Melli is out there with Boban Marjanovic. And it's Biberovic in at the shooting guard position. Here's Baldwin. Releases. Doesn't go for him. Lets it go. Plenty of room to knock down that one. Into the lane. Misses the baby hook. And just about a minute into this first quarter. Right wing. He's defended by Hayes. First shot won't go. Here's Biberovic. To the left wing. And there's a pick. From behind the arc. Drains the triple.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. Three-pointer. Goes back up. Yes, on the jumper. Here's Baldwin. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Pass to Melli. Here's Biberovic. Here's Baldwin. Shot clock at 6. To the inside. Down low from 6 feet away. Can't cash it in from close range. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Melli gets the bucket. Offline with a three. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Here's Biberovic.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Pass to Melli. Just 5 on the clock. Baldwin, the pass to Hayes. Three-pointer off the mark. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's the three. Knocks down the triple.
Hey, the D's got to be better. I mean, that's a high-quality look for him.
Here's Baldwin. Still no points. Out to the wing. Hayes with it. Pass to Marjanovic. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Biberovic. Offensive rebound. Marjanovic passes to Hayes. Here's Baldwin. The three. That one's off. He's 0 for 3 now. 41 seconds left in the first quarter here. Out left to the wing. For 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. He has 7.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him to clean look from that.
Here's Baldwin. Pass to Marjanovic. Plenty of space. Off the left rim and out.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Incredible work right there on the glass. Just doing all he can to extend that lead.
Hey, once you got him on the ropes, keep swinging away.
Yeah, this is the spot where coaches want you to be relentless. Don't even give them a glimpse of hope.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
KYP, know your personnel. So far, good attention to the scouting report.
Here's Nedovic. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
They set the screen. Fires the three. Here's Teodosic. From deep three-point range. And he can't get that one. It's stolen. And they're on the break. Snatched away. Over to the wing. Here's Goodrich. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive, so there's a balance.
Great work to clear some space around the rim and set himself up for that putback.
Yes, sir. That was a huge follow. Quarter two and about 2 minutes in. To the wing on the left. For three. Sinks the tray. Here's Teodosic. Yet to see a basket. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Now Birch. Driving inside. And the layup is good. Birch has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
He drops it from range. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Lays it up and banks it in. 5 points in the game.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Here's Nedovic. There's the triple. Oh, deflected. Clock at 6. Inside. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
That three's off the mark.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
There's a screen. Lets it fly. Rebounded by Birch.
You gotta credit the defense this period. They've been all over him.
Home team foul. Nedovic. First personal foul. First team foul.
There's 53 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. 6 to shoot. Oh, it's stolen. Here's Teodosic. No points so far. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
The three.
Lately, they haven't been as efficient from downtown as they were to start the game.
Here's Nedovic. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall.
Well, you couldn't ask for a better look. That's one he's got to knock down.
Birch. Can't hit from in close.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
The shot misses. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. They're up by 5. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Their effort on the offensive glass has set a strong message. They're not going to be pushed around, and they're going to battle.
Next up, let's take a look at... Thanks as always.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. We've got Boban Marjanovic. Nico Melli is out there with Hayes. And it's Baldwin in at the point. Puts up a 3. Counted from distance.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Out to the wing. Takes a 3. Unable to get that one. Here's Baberovic. Hayes up top to the left side wing. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Count it.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
Here's Baldwin. Launches it. No good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
I'm not sure how he's going to explain that shot later.
Yeah, you know, back in the day, you'd be taking a seat. Now, unfortunately, it seems like we see too many ill-advised shots.
Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
For the away team,
They set a pick. He's defended by Hayes. Out left to the wing. Shot clock at 5. Fires from the wing. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. 11 points in the game.
On fire to start the second half. 4-5 from the field.
Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. And that one drops for him.
Well, he was scuffling with this shot in the first half, but since the break, he's been putting it all together.
And a miss there on the triple.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for them that time.
Baldwin, the pass to Hayes. Pass to Baldwin. Here's Melly. Off target at the rim.
Yeah, credit the defense there, not allowing the easy layup.
Good on the bucket.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like they left their defense in the locker room when they came back out.
Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Baldwin's shot is off. Baldwin's gotten 3 of his 9 shots to fall so far. And Marjanovic gets it to go. Marjanovic got his first bucket in this one.
Good ball pressure and fast plays like that will tighten this up quick.
From downtown, it's hauled in by Marjanovic. Marjanovic got 5 rebounds in the game. Melly, pass to Baldwin. 46 seconds left in the third. Shot blocked. There's the 3. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
1 this half, 2 for the game. Staying active from beyond the arc.
And he drives in, uses the glass on the layup. Baldwin's got 10 points in just the second half.
Well, after a scoreless first half, he's turning things around here, looking much more aggressive.
He's defended by Hayes. Stolen. Baldwin, the pass to Marjanovic. With 1 on the clock. No good. Would have counted had it gone. The third quarter comes to a close. They lead by 6. And don't go away. 3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. Here's Teodosic. It's hauled in by Marjanovic. Marjanovic got his 6th rebound on the night. Boban Marjanovic out there with Nico Melli. Then there's Hayes, and it's Baldwin in at the point.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Away team foul. Boban Marjanovic. First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Hits the 3-pointer.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
There's a screen. Shot from the wing. That one is off.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. No good with a layup. A little over a minute of the 4th quarter gone now. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
2 shots.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
And he drops in the layup off the glass.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Going inside. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul. Third
On
team
Friday, and then Monday.
One way you could look at this difficult stretch against some of the best in the league, it's a tremendous chance to prove to the league just how good your team is. It could provide a huge statement.
Both shots good from the strike. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. His first shot coming late. Uses the glass that time. It's good.
Some defenses are designed to yield the mid-range shot. For him, that's a good look.
Here's Nedovic. Teodosic fires in the triple.
The defense was just nowhere to be found, and because of that, he adds to their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
Here's Guduric. 6 on the shot clock. The 3 is up. Can't get it to drop.
So far, rebounding has been a big factor tonight.
Boom! He jams it straight down.
And he's playing the game with a certain flair right now.
Oh, he caps off the move with a little hang time on the rim. The shot off that time. They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little. And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Here's Teodosic. Over to the left wing. The 3. No, he's now 4 for 8 shooting. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Back to Birch. Blocked! And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Four on the clock. Here's Guduric. Sends it home from three-point land.
Not the best three-point shooter in the league, but he's got enough skill that you can't just let him fire it up.
Teodosic. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
And that's how you defend. Glad we had a chance to see a replay of that block again.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Pass to Guduric. Takes a 3. Knocks down the long J.
They're on a little run right now, but I'm wondering, where was this energy earlier?
Yeah, it's so frustrating as a coach when it takes your team this long to get into a rhythm.
Down low. Here's Nedovic. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
Yeah, time is not on their side. The score is not on their side. Nothing you can do.
Pass to Guduric. Let's go with a 3. The shot, no good. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Teodosic. They grab their own miss. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down. And so the home crowd treated to a win. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. It's Athens facing the home team. A look at the starting group for Athens. We've got Yurtseven, and it's none in at the 2 guard. Shot clock at 6. Cannon from long range. It's hauled in by Athens. And now Athens on the break. Here's Osman. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Slukas. The layup off target. First quarter, just over a minute played. Inside. Stolen by Yurtseven. Here's the break. Off with the layup.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
And that one is hammered home.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Here's Slukas. Here's Osman. No good with the layup. Osman's gone 1 of 3 on the night. There's Cannon with the 3, and he's good on the 3-ball.
How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Slukas passes to Osman. And here is Hernan Gomez. That's tipped. From deep. It's hauled in by Athens. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. To the right side. Here's Osman. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going.
And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
Number 13, taking 2 shots.
And this is the time now where getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
Both shots good from the stripe. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Here's Slukas looking to end the run, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Cannon looking over the floor. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in,
points remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Just 4 to shoot. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Cannon's got his second basket of the night. Athens trails by 5. 1:15 left to play in the first quarter. Hernan Gomez kicks to Yurtsevin. Back to Hernan Gomez. Athens moving the ball around. They set the pick. 54 seconds left to play in the first. Pass to Cannon. 5 to shoot. Makes it off the glass. Cannon's got 7 points.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Here's none. Slukas passes to Austin. No good with the triple.
I'll tell you, a rough quarter for him, and that puts so much pressure on the guys around him.
Beyond the arc. Hits it from three-point range. He's got 5.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
And here's Hernan Gomez outside. It's good from long range.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities. Well, put all that size to good use. Rip it off the backboard.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Up 7. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
And for Athens, here's Mitrovic. Here's Nedovic. The rebound by Grant. Athens trails by 7. No good. Shot missing. And here comes the break. Here's Nedovic. It's deflected. Down low. He's all alone. Here's Bowling Boy. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. This is his first free throw of the game.
At the line for your home.
First free throw is good.
2 shots.
And so he makes both from the line.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line. And boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Can't get the double clutch layup to drop.
Seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it.
There's a screen. Kalinic. Off target from three-point range. Athens trails by 9. And the dunk by Grant.
And way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Lets it go with the 3. Doesn't go for him. Now Athens with it. To the inside. It's picked off. And here's the fast break. Jumps up. Throws down the breakaway jam.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
Now here's Grant. got a piece of it. And here's the fast break. Here's Bowen Boy, and it's blocked. To the paint. Papa Petro. Grant surveying the D. Out to the right wing. 6 on the shot clock. Goes back up. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Down low, Dos Santos. Here's Mitrovic. Pass to Nedovic. Shot clock at 6. That will not get it done. He's 0 for 2. Athens trails by 7. Athens moving the ball around. A three-pointer off the mark. And here's the break. Here's Mitrovic. The rebound by Grant. And here is Athens now. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Here's the screen. Lets it go from deep. And Nedovic pulls it down. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. On the free throw, no good. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Dos Santos. It's hauled in by Athens.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
It's blocked. And so it looks like Athens will retain possession here. Goes up off the inbound. Kicks it out to Grant. To the middle. Out left to the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Athens shooting their first free throw of the night. It's stolen. Shoots it up. Wide open, couldn't capitalize. Grant's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. They grabbed their own miss. Pass to Nedovic. This is his second trip to the line in this one.
At the line for 2, Nedovic.
And he makes the first.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Athens trails by 7. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Grant gets a wide open look. No good on the triple.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change. And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range. And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You can see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
And no good on the last second attempt this time. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. They're up by 10. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
At home, this team is pretty stout. Looking at this upcoming stretch, they're probably licking their chops.
Now let's talk about that lopsided first half. Obviously, a lot of work to do for Athens. And that about wraps.
And And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Driving the lane. Pass to Cannon. Out of bounds. Athens takes possession.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
Taking a look at Athens. We've got Yurtsevin, and it's none, and at the 2-guard spot. And the layup's good off the glass. Cannon's got 9.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive stop.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Ernie Gomez has gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Drills the three-pointer.
And not the tightest D right there. And he's going to punish you if you give him that much space. That three-point shot is his bread and butter.
And that one's good. Osman.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
It's Cannon atop the key. Clock at 6. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Pass to Nunn. The 3. The shot missing. Here's Cannon, defended by Nunn. And that one drops for him. He's got 13.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
From deep. Out of bounds. Athens takes possession.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
Athens trails by 13. Here's Nunn. Nailed from three-point land. Nunn's got 5 points so far.
And they're showing much more focus here in the second half. More effort as well. And their offense starting to show signs of life.
Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Athens.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Gets it down to single digits. Osman's got 4 points in the quarter.
And after an abysmal first half from the field, the shots now starting to fall.
Pass to Cannon.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:57 left here in the third quarter. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Second personal foul, first team foul.
And that one falls for Cannon.
Taking 2 shots.
And so Cannon nails both of them. Athens trails by 10. Here's Lucas. Offline with his 3.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
I'll tell you, they come out of the locker room, they are a step slow on the defensive end.
And here is Athens now. Osman. Quick shot there, and it's off target.
Boy, defense nowhere to be found, and neither was his shot at that time.
Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Lucas passes to Osman. And they get it. They get it back. Ernie Gomez kicks to Nunn. Misses the 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Inside. Misses from close range. Athens trails by 15. A floater. Here's Osman. Tries again. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And that one misses.
At the line for 2.
He hits the second from the line. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Off target with his 3.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Athens with another miss. Beyond the arc. The shot, no good. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. They lead by 14. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
And for Athens, they set the screen. They get the rebound. Pass to Bowling Boy. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by Athens.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
Over to the wing. Launches a 3. The shot's good from Nedovic.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
Athens foul call.
And it's a completely new group for Athens.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. He takes it in. Bowling Boy passes to Nedovic. To the inside. On the clock. To the paint. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Nunn's gone 3 for 7 tonight. Here's Mitrovic. He's defended by Yurtsevin. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
The pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a pay.
Nunn trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Nunn's gotten 3 of his 8 shots to go, around 37%. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Dos Santos. They get it again.
Clearly a foul.
Hernandez. First personal foul, second team foul. At the line.
And he knocks down the first one.
Boy. 2 shots.
And so he hits both. Athens trails by 16. Fires away from outside. The long distance 3 is buried.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often, and of course, he makes good use of it.
The 3. And no good that time.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
Sinks the three-pointer.
I'll tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Out to the wing. Pass to Nedovic. Got a hand on it. Here's Mitrovic. Kalinic hands the shot with nobody near him. Athens trails by 12. Here's Lucas. Rebounded by Bolenboy. Bolenboy's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Nedovic. For the 3. It's hauled in by Athens. 1:11 left in the fourth quarter. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Here's Bolenboy. Out to the right wing. Kalinic sinks the triple.
Yeah, I think that one closes the door on any comeback hopes. Impressive performance.
To me, they just looked a step quicker out there. They certainly looked to want it more than their opponent.
Here's Mitrovic. Hernan Gomez covering. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth. He can't get that one to fall. Nunn looking around. Athens with another miss. Here's Nedovic. Craps in the tray. And so the home crowd treated to a win. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a...
Welcome to a special edition of Sunday Night Basketball here on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, and joining me at the table, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. We've also got Allie LaForce bringing us reports. We've got the visitors facing the home team and the starting group for Athens. Here's Melly. The rebound by Osman. On offense, here is Athens. Connects from downtown.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Pass to Baldwin. Here's Baberovic. This one for three. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. Here we go. Hey, here's none for three. The putback. You're at 7. Ooh, tough possession there. They stayed with it. Just couldn't make the shot.
Just haven't found their offensive footing yet, only managing to sink 1 of their first 5 shots.
Plenty of daylight on that shot.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
On offense, here is Athens. Pass to Osman. Back to Nunn. And it's rejected. Here's Baldwin. Here's Nelly. Now Hayes. Here's Baberovic. He's covered by your 7. Back to Hayes. Clock at 6. Here's Baberovic. From outside, off the mark.
Okay, it's taking them a moment to find their rhythm, opening the game with some uneven 1-for-4 shooting.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Baberovic. After the basket by Athens. Hayes in the high post. The 3 is up. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Here's the pick. Driving to the basket. Pass to your 7. Osman on the wing. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's Baberovic. It's good from about 19 feet.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game. Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Here's Baldwin. Knocked away. Out on his own on the break. And here they go.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Hayes for 3. It's hauled in by Athens. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Osman with the bucket.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Here's Baberovic. Nunn defends. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by your 7.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Here's Osman. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Osman's gone 4 of 5 shooting from the field. Here he goes. Here's Marjanovic.
The ball goes to Athens.
On offense, here is Athens. They're on a 16-7 run. There's 45 seconds left in the first. Pass to Osman. 4-3 to the middle. Just 4 to shoot. Releases. Tips it. Great positioning on the putback.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Here's Baldwin. It's rebounded by Yurtseven. Yurtseven's got 5 rebounds in the game. To the right side. Back to Osman. It's Hayes with the rebound. Here's Baldwin. For 3. Nails it from 3. Baldwin's got his 3rd basket of the night.
I love it. Just thumbing his nose at the height disadvantage. He's able to get the space he needs and convert.
And you know it takes skill for you to get your shot up over a bigger guy. Little giant killer. That's impressive stuff.
And so it's Athens up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Defense is setting the tone. All right. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Athens.
So far, they've shown a terrific work ethic in transition, pushing the pace whenever possible and getting out ahead of the defense to score.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight, turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
So on the floor for Athens,
they just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
from downtown, and no good.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Here's Hernan Gomez, and he banks in the layup. Hernan Gomez has got his 2nd basket of the game.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
There's a screen by Birch. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Heading play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And he knocks down the first one. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Count that one. Grant's got his first basket.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Takes it inside. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by Athens. And here in the second with about a minute and a half going by.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole. You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up, oh yeah, you're done.
To the paint. There's the drive, and he goes in for the dunk.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch, that's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. They set the pick. And he slams it in one-handed.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Driving in. Five on the clock. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. Athens leading by 12. Banked it in off the glass. 5 points in the game. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Three-pointer. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. Hernan Gomez with it. The inside. And he's all alone. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
Hustle plays like that are crucial right now. You have to convert on every turnover you get.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. That shot is off. Fast break, here we go.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution. Running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Cuts off the pass. It's a one-on-one situation. And he's going for the oop here.
They're getting run over. That's 3 straight hoops on the break.
Here's Grant. And he drops it in from the low post. Grant's got 4 points this quarter.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed. Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
They set the pick. Lots of room. And he gets it to go off the front iron. He has 7.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Pass to Hernan Gomez. This is the jumper. And so it's Athens finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. We'll be right back.
They're within striking distance. They've done a few good things out there, but rebounding is not one of them, Shaq.
Probably the difference in the game. And next, a look at... And that is going to do it for...
And if you're just joining in, 1 half is in the books. 1 half to go. So it's the home team now, trailing by 8. They've got Nico Melli. He's out there with Hayes. And it's Marjanovic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
Just a little too eager for that rebound. As a result, gets called for the over the back.
You have to know your positioning and where the opposition is on the floor.
And for Athens, and there's the screen. Hey, here's none for 3. Offensive rebound. Pass to Yurtseven. Back to Osman. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Athens shooting their 2nd and 3rd shots at the line here.
Shooting for Athens.
But he drops the first.
At the line for 2.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Baldwin. Nico Melli is out there with Hayes. Then it's Boban Marjanovic, and it's Peperovic in at the 2.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
And for Athens, Osman passes to Yurtseven. Baldwin with a rebound. Yurtseven's gone 1 for 3 on the night. There's a screen. Pass to Baldwin. Back to Hayes. And he got the whistle on the way up. And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use
Team foul.
Plays. We've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Here's Baldwin, and he dunks it down.
Oh, I this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. Athens leading by 10. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Osman with the bucket.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Back to Hayes. Pass to Baberovic. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that three almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
And he's good on the first of 3. He hits the second from the line. And he makes all 3. And so it's Athens with it. Pass to Osman. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by Marjanovic.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Count it. Good.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Athens leading by 8. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Ooh, ripped away. In transition. Hayes for 3. Sinks it from distance. Hayes has got 6.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
But it took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out.
Here's Baldwin. And the 3 off target.
And that's a strong closeout defensively. Great effort to deter the shot.
And there's a pick. Here's your 7. Another shot to the left wing. It's the trifecta.
And he's shooting it at an efficient clip, but he needs to keep looking to score. It's what his team relies on him to do.
Here's Baldwin. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Here's Osman. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
Pass to Baldwin. Here's Melly. That's tipped and stolen by Nunn. In transition, here they come. Here's your 7. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Athens shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. No good on the free throw. So he comes up empty at the line. There's a minute 12 left in the third. Hayes for 3. Pass to Baberovic. Hayes against Nunn. Just 5 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. They get it back. And Marjanovic gets it to go.
Hard work pays off with a rebound and a bucket. That's just great fundamentals.
You're 7 a screen. There's 42 seconds left in the third quarter. To the middle. Here's Osman. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Osman's got 9 points now in the second half. Here's Baldwin. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose to dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
And they're running. Here's your 7. And that one is stuffed right through.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. Here's Baldwin. Missed inside.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
And so it's Athens up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. The flow of the game has favored them in general. But hey, the fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Athens leading by 8. No good from outside. And for Athens, floats one up, and it's good on the layup.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
Hernan Gomez on the wing. From down in the low post, it goes. Hernan Gomez has gone 3 of 4 here from the field. Out to the right wing. Three-pointer, Birch. He buries it from 3.
Here in the second half, you see they've gone to the long ball to try to keep up.
We played just over a minute here in the 4th. Pass to Grant. And the layup falls.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Grant's gone 3 for 3 from the floor. He's covered by Grant. And it's good for 2.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
They swipe it. And they're on the run.
Athens foul call. Hernan Gomez. First personal foul. First team foul.
Shot clock at 6. Puts up a 3. The shot won't fall.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Here's Hernan Gomez. There's a screen. Inside. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
4th quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. 20 feet out. Count that bucket. Athens leading by 5. Here's Grant. He takes it in. Rebounded by Birch. There's a screen by Birch.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Number 26. First personal foul. Second team foul.
We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. And yep, it's good.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
And Athens calls time here. Athens will go for a different look here. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hi guys, the head coach for Athens had some instructions for his guys during the break. The coach telling their team, this is a tight one. We need full effort defensively, 1 or 2 stops, and we will win this game. A coach preaching defense, a familiar tune.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Here's Guterich. 1:46 left to play in the 4th quarter. To the paint. Intercepted! Here's Osman. Right side, none. the arc. The shot no good. Nunn's gone just 2 of 8 from the field. Birch against Nunn. Guterich with the bucket.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Pass to Osman. Second shot opportunity. Cash.
I think I've lost track of how many of their possessions have ended exactly like that.
Efficiency is key, especially down the stretch.
From outside, off the mark.
That is not the shot they needed there. You gotta work it around and get a better look.
At the line for the away team, Jedi Osman. 2 shots.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. And he ends up making the second. And that increases the lead to 6. 43 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter of this one. Shoots. No good from the wing.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
Here's Nunn. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Great look, but off the mark.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
And so it's Athens winning this one. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they...
It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. It'll be the visiting team facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Here's Biberovic. Trains the three-pointer.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
Covered by Hayes. 6 to shoot. With the drive. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Here's Biberovic. Lets the three fly. That shot, no good. About 1 minute into the first quarter. There's a screen. Here's Cannon. Launches it. And it's Melly with the rebound. Pass to Hayes. Now Marjanovic. Off target at the rim.
You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
Down low. To the wing on the left. To the left wing. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Cannon. Puts up a 3. That shot off. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. To the left side wing. Now here's Hayes. He's tightly guarded. Out to the right wing. Shoots. A shot by Biberovic, no good. Biberovic has gone 1 of 3 from the field here. To end the cold streak. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Here's Baldwin. No good on the 3.
Not quite enough defense that time around, just lucky he was off.
Cranes it from beyond the arc.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
Now, here's Marjanovic. 1:56 left here in the first quarter. Baldwin the pass to Marjanovic. Can't hit the free throw line jumper.
Boy, defense non-existent there, but they catch a break as he whiffs it.
Here's Cannon. There's the pick. There's the 3. Second chance shot. It's rebounded by Baldwin.
Boy, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay.
And Hayes kicks to Marjanovic. Buries it from three-point range.
Hey, I'm stating the obvious here, but he was very comfortable taking that shot. Not a defender in sight.
From downtown, it's rebounded by Hayes. Here's Baldwin. Still yet to score. Pass to Biberovic. And the wing jumper offline.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
And Cannon gets it to go.
And he gets one to fall, and now 1 out of his first 4.
41 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Marjanovic with it. Pass to Baldwin. There's a screen by Marjanovic. Here's Biberovic. Here's Baldwin. Here's Melly. And the three off target. Cannon looking over the floor. Three-pointer. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for three.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
Especially on the three-point attempt. I mean, you have to defend that shot without fouling. Now you give a guy 3 free throws.
And he nails the third.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Here's Baldwin. No good from outside. That one, no good. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Leading by 4. And the second quarter will get on. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
Three-pointer. Right wing. Pass to Nedovic. Shot clock at 6. Picked off in midair. A 3-ball. Bangs home the trifecta. Nedovic has got his first 3 points of the game.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
There's the steal. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. There's the pick. Kalinic. And the 3-ball is good.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
The shot by Colson, no good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
6 on the shot clock. Nedovic misses.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And Nedovic pulls it down.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Over to the left wing. They set the pick. Kalinic. Double clutches. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the knee.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. I mean, he had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Pass to Birch. Intercepted. Here's Mitrovic. Bollenboy passes to Teodosic. Into the lane. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And really, the defense didn't do a lot to fight around that screen on that possession.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. To stop the run. Rebounded by Bollenboy.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Here's Teodosic. And a miss there on the triple. We've got 1:55 left in the first half. With the shot to the left wing. Here's the screen. Lock at 6. Here's Birch. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Pass to Nedovic. This one for 3. That one doesn't drop.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Offensive rebound. We've got 1:08 left in the first half. To the left side wing. It doesn't go for him. Lets it go with the 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Nedovic has got 6.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
46 seconds left to play here in the second quarter.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Kalinic. They get the rebound. Here's Mitrovic. Pass to Teodosic. Fires the 3. Good on the triple. Teodosic has got his second basket.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
Yeah, things are starting to look up. I mean, they're making amends for that slow start. Finding a rhythm right now.
To the right side. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And so we wrap up the first half. Up by 15. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
You know what time it is. It's time for your fan half-court shots. Please direct your attention.
Howdy.
What a rookie class. Here we are, taking the award down to the wire. I don't know who's going to win it, but it's been fun.
And time to talk now about that first half. What a dominant display for the visiting team. Thank you for being with us.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. We've got Baldwin. He's out there with Marjanovic. And it's Melli in at the 4. And the layup's good off the glass.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Hayes the pass to Baldwin. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
They've got Marjanovic. Baldwin out there with Hayes. And it's Melli in at the 4 slot. Guarded by Marjanovic. Here's Cannon. He's got 5. 4 on the clock. Tries it from the top of the key. The rebound by Marjanovic.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Hayes up top. Scoreless thus far. And they're pushing it up. And Cannon gets it to go.
They found a nice groove in this half, starting out 3 for 4.
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Now Hayes. Pass to Marjanovic. And the layup is good. Marjanovic has got 5 now.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
Get there.
They set the pick. And he banks in the layup.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Out left to the wing. Here's Melly. It's blocked. They retain possession. Shot clock at 6. Fires the 3. It's not going to go for him. Here's Cannon. He has 7.
Home team foul. Beberovich. Second personal foul. First team foul.
You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
Superb anticipation on that rejection, and that'll allow them to stay on the lead if they keep defending like that.
No good on the 3. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Back to Marjanovic. Pass to Baldwin. The shot, no good.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Here's Cannon. Money from the wing. Cannon's got 4 this quarter. Cannon's gone 3 of 7 shooting from the floor. Here's Beberovich. To the wing on the left. Here's Hayes. Off target from 3-point range.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Move around.
For 3. The 3-pointer is right on target.
3 points.
5 points in the game.
That's a layup for him. He's just too open.
54 seconds left to play in the third. Marjanovic passes to Hayes. Pass to Beberovich. Just 5 to shoot. Can they get it? That one, no good.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
24 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Cannon. Nice shot from the wing. Cannon's got 11 points.
And with their hot shooting here in the second half, their field goal percentage over 50% now for the game.
Yeah, it's not a surprise then to see them out in front the way they've been efficient offensively in this half and actually throughout the entire game.
Out to the wing. It could go. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. Delivering the blowout. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. So, Greg, you played the point. And create a player, if you had to pick a different position to play, which would it be?
Ooh, good question, Kevin. Probably small forward, wing. I'd like to be a fearsome finisher who can soar and dunk over everybody.
Pass to Colson. They set the pick. Jacks up a three. Good on the three-point shot.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Kalinic. Back to Teodosic. Here's Bollenboy, covered by Birch. Swiped away. To the middle. Takes it inside. They grab their own miss.
Away team foul. Nedovic. First personal foul, first team foul. At the line for two, number 21.
First free throw is good. Good on both. And Greg, everyone loves talking trades. Future first-round picks have been moved quite a bit of late, and that's been kind of interesting.
And Kevin, a lot of teams that don't control any of their future first-round picks. With so much pressure to win now, GMs are willing to use draft assets.
5 on the clock. From past the arc. The shot that time, not on target.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
Offline with his three. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Here's Teodosic. There's the screen. Driving in. Pass to Nedovic. And there's the turnover. Pass going out of bounds.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Guys, they've been difficult to stop lately.
Yeah, and this run could stretch out that lead even more.
Ball stolen. Pass to Bollenboy. Driving inside. Here's Nedovic.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
Yeah, I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
The shot by Colson, no good. It's intercepted. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Deflects the pass. Here's Bollenboy. And things seem to be getting tougher for the big spending teams, Clark, but we're seeing a lot of them go all in before the toughest penalties take effect.
Yeah, you know, the frozen pick provision kicks in next season, and the season after that, luxury taxes ramp way up. Powerhouse teams trying to make hay while the sun shines is a pretty good strategic business move, but the landscape is certainly changing.
A three-pointer, no good. Pass to Nedovic. Just 3 to shoot. Fires from deep. Here's Bollenboy. Here's Teodosic. Hands the shot from the wing. 26 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Pass to Gutteridge. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Misses the three. Here's Mitrovic. Puts up a deep three. Can't connect. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't...
Presented by 2K Sports. What a beautiful Tuesday evening it is, folks. And this is Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Allie LaForce, our reporter tonight. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Howard down after the assist led him to the lane.
Good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
Oh, wasted no time on that one.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
That is all timing right there. Just led him perfectly.
On the take, pass to your 7. Count it, 1 for 1 to start the game.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
You're 7 a screen. None. The pass to Osman. The kick out to Nunn. From 18 feet away. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. He's got 5.
Bit of a picture-perfect start here to this game. They've connected on all 3 looks.
Out to the right wing. Nunn defends. Gets the 3 to fall.
Now, they can't miss. 4 for 4 and warming up the burners.
Hernan Gomez on the wing. Now here's Nunn. He's covered closely. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Soft touch off the glass.
Now that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Pass to Osman. Three-pointer. It doesn't go for him. On the break. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Athens. Wing shot on the way. The layup off target.
2 minutes remaining.
And here they come. Offline with a 3.
Until he proves he can make that consistently, defenses will encourage him to take it.
And another miss by Athens. And they're on the break. Fires for three. That one won't fall. He's 1 for 3 on the day.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
He got it. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul.
Personal foul. First team foul. Shoot.
And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Down low. Ball stolen. With the drive. Osman controls the rebound and the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Nunn defends. And he banks in the layup. He's got 6.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Pass to Osman. There's 49 seconds left in the opening quarter. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Misses from short range.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
And they're running. From deep three-point land. The rebound by Osman. Pass to Nunn. To the paint. Here's your 7. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And boy, has this been a competitive matchup thus far.
These teams have swapped leads 7 times already, and we're not even in the second half.
And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. It's Athens leading by a point. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Athens.
The most consistent attack on offense so far has been the mid-range jump shot. We'll see if they can keep that rolling.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
Here's Nedovic. Nunn defends.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Shot clock at 5. Wide open look. Hernan Gomez with a rebound.
Well, he wants that one over again. I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
Here's 7. Passes to Nunn. He shoots. And another miss by Athens. Here's Nedovic. Drops in the 3.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Launches a 3. Keeps it alive. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Great at using his body and finding his feet in positions on the boards where he can get up, get to it, get an extra possession.
No problems knocking that one down.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Pass to Nunn. The 3 ball. Drains the triple. Nunn's got 7.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Here's the pick. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. There's the 3. To the middle. From deep. The rebound by Osman. Osman's got his 5th rebound in this one. And they call an illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Gotta hold firm or you're gonna get a call.
3 minutes of action thus far in the second. Here's Teodosic.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
There's the screen. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Athens.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Here's Nunn, and it goes out of bounds. That one's off Nunn.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, you pay the price.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Nedovic. Nunn defends. Hits the 3-pointer.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Fires from deep. Doesn't go for him.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes. And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop them.
Surprising. In a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
1:04 left in the first half. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. And there's the screen. No good on the 3. If they play this right, they can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, they really have to work the clock right now.
Offensive rebound. Hernan Gomez. The kick out to Nunn. You're 7 a screen. Nunn with a bucket. Nunn's got 5 points now this quarter. Nunn's gone 4 of 7 from the floor here. Here's Nedovic. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by Athens. Yurt 7's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Hernan Gomez. From behind the arc. That shot off the mark.
Athens foul call. Over Yurt 7. Second personal foul. Second.
Here's Teodosic. It'll count. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. They're up by 4. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
What do you think about our Eastern Conference winner?
Well, he could give you plenty of highlights, but a lot of substance too. He's moving the needle for his team.
I'm impressed they're still in this. They've done some good things tonight, but the three-point shooting is not one of them.
And that could bode well for
That does it for halftime. Let's...
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Athens trails by 4. Omer 7 out there with Jedi Osman. And it's Hernan Gomez in at the 3. Banked it in off the glass. He has 6.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
And for Athens. And here's Grant from the arc. Knocks down the long J. Grant's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
And he wastes no time coming out of the break.
And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc. Powerful. He saw an opening and turned it into a highlight reel.
Man, just sent it down with some force.
And typically, he is not the major force in that regard, but good enough to punish a soft defense on that play.
There's a screen. Tries it from 19. It's hauled in by Athens.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Out to the right wing. Drives to the hoop. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Oh, yikes, not a good shot for him. They can get better looks than that. The 3. Can't hit that one.
But he's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Out left to the wing. Oh, he picked him clean. And they're pushing it up. From outside the arc. Sinks it from distance. Grant's got 6.
And just Shakespearean there, a smart read. Saw the defense was collapsing inside, so he wisely pulled up from the outside and drilled it.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it fly, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
Here's Grant. 6 points for him. For the tie. No good on the shot. A tight game here in Milwaukee. And here's the fast break. Offensive board. Six on the shot clock. To the wing, right side. And another shot.
2 minutes.
And there's the drive. Oh, they pick off the pass. It's stolen. There's 1:47 left in the third quarter. Right wing. Six to shoot. To the wing on the left. Had the space there, but it's offline.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
1:16 left to play in the third. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And that one misses. So he comes up empty, missing both. On offense, here is Athens. They trail by 1. Osman passes to none. Here's Hernan Gomez. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
52 seconds left in the third quarter here. With the drive, inside. All by himself. Here's Osman. And the finish on the break with the slam.
Oh, that's impactful defense right there. Finding a steal and instantly turning it into offense.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. They need this. Counted from distance. 9 points in the game.
The smart play. Wait and take the final shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the 3-ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
Misses the 3. Athens shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
At the line for Athens, none.
First one falls for him. And that's good as he hits both shots.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. It's Athens up by 4, and fourth quarter. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Here's Teodosic over to the wing. Here's Nedovic. And a miss there on the triple. And here comes the break. Here's Osman. Picked it. Ooh, poked away. Hernan Gomez, the pass to Osman. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Athens.
I mean, they've played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
And there's another thing going on right now for them that has to get their confidence up, and that's the 3-ball. I mean, it's been falling for them, and they're locked in, and that outside shot going, that's a big difference maker.
Here's Nedovic. 5 to shoot. Teodosic. They set the pick. Here's Nedovic. Lays it up and banks it in.
Win or lose, this is the fight you want to see from your players.
A great example out here of just a no-quit team continuing to compete until the final buzzer.
Back to Grant. Launches it. They grab their own miss.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
On Friday, and then on Tuesday.
First team foul. Shooting for the away team.
And he knocks down the first one.
Taking 2 shots.
Hits both from the stripe. Athens leading by 3. Pulls it. And it falls all over the rim and in. And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Here's Teodosic. from three-point range.
They've been grabbing rebounds all game long.
Here's Osman. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
They set the screen. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Off the inbound pass. The rebound by Teodosic.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Grant brings a double. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Oh, it's stolen away. It's picked off. And he's all alone. And there's the whistle. And I think that was a clear path foul there. Yep, the offense will get one shot at the line and retain possession.
At the line for Athens, Papa Petro.
And he drops it first. And good on the second, so he makes them both. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Shot is up. And another miss by Athens. To the right side. Fires the three. That shot off.
Well, you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. You have to use better judgment there.
We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Here's Nedovic. And there's 2. Work on the glass, paying off that time.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
And Athens calls time here. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. The head coach for Athens had some instructions for his guys during the break. He loves what the D has been able to accomplish, saying to his team, every turnover is a big success for us. Keep forcing those errors. Don't let them feel comfortable out there. So expect them to keep trying to be disruptive.
As always, Allie, we thank you. And a big issue for them, turnovers.
Yeah, you just can't give away possessions in this league.
From the arc. Knocks down the triple.
Can't give those openings defensively. He'll just keep exploiting them.
1:19 left to play in the fourth. Outside none. Hernan Gomez on the wing. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Man, good whistle there.
At the line for 2.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop.
Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points, and they need them now.
Looking unlikely right here. That time ticking away.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Outside none. Drives to the hoop. Clock at 6. And And he gets the bucket.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
23 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Second chance effort. Tries yet again. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Shooting for the away team.
He drops the first one, and that trims the lead to 6. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. And now we've got an intentional foul.
First personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for Athens.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line. And so it's Athens winning this one. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves, but at the end of the
It's the NBA. Welcome to our Sunday night broadcast here on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan, and we're joined by our reporter David Aldridge on the sidelines. We've got the visiting team and Athens. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Marjanovic, Aldrin out there with Hayes, and it's Biberovic in at the 2 spot. Marjanovic, no good. And Nunn has got the ball here for Athens. Out left to the wing. There's Lucas. The rebound by Marjanovic. Here's Melly. And it's Hayes in the corner.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Baldwin. Pass to Melly. Just 5 to shoot. There's a screen by Marjanovic. Melly passes to Marjanovic. Comes up empty down low. Now Athens with it. Here's Nunn. Here's Osman. There's a good screen. They get it back. Yurtsevin with the bucket.
Yeah, secures the ball off the glass. Does a nice job going right back up.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. There's the drive. A nice shot by Baldwin.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Shooting for the away team.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. And it's Hayes in the corner. Here's Biberovic, defended by Nunn. 6 on the shot clock, all alone. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Well, you love the unselfishness, makes the next pass, and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
And he drives in, and the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And if you really want to make things hard on yourselves, this is exactly how you do it. Turnovers on back-to-back trips down the floor.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Here's Baldwin. 5 points in the game. Pass to Biberovic. Here's Baldwin. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Here's Osman. Here's Yurtsevin. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. second chance points are backbreakers.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Athens trails by 6. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. A steal.
Second personal foul. 4th team foul.
And Athens decides to take their first time out here.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
Well, as a coach, you want to cover just 1 or 2 major points. That way guys can absorb it and go out and execute.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Here's Baldwin. He's got 11. Here's the screen from 20 feet out. Kept alive. They're running. There's Lucas. Plenty of room to knock down the shot.
Watch his poor transition defense. He's too good a shooter to leave open out there.
Baldwin looking for the opening. Over to the left wing. From the arc. It's hauled in by Athens. Yurtsevic's got 4 rebounds in this game. Driving to the basket. Gets it to go. That one good from Nunn. Nunn's got his second bucket.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Picked off in midair. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Melly. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Drives to the hoop. The offensive rebound. Baldwin the pass to Hayes. It's stolen by Hernan Gomez. There's Lucas. Makes it off the glass. He has 5.
Now, I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Baldwin can't get it to go.
I mean, come on. That's a shot you expect him to make.
And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. They're up by 2. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
Yeah, this defensive game plan is working very well, putting constant pressure on the offense and forcing a lot of mistakes.
Banked in off the glass.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Grant for 3. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Sean Law. Pass to Colson. Tries again, and the layup is up and in.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Athens moving the ball around. A second chance effort. The rebound by Colson.
When you challenge a player on a layup, that's what you want. Getting a stop without a foul. The defense wins that battle.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Grant for 3. They get it again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Pass to Colson. He's covered by Grant. Here's Gutter. Got a piece of it. To the left wing. Now Grant. Ball's knocked loose.
Athens foul call. Number 40. First personal foul. First team foul.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Scoring his third straight basket in 3 tries.
Well, after a silent first quarter, this is who they needed him to be. This is why you never count a guy out.
Picked him clean. And here we go. Here's Gutterich. Finished off the break.
Agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
Athens trails by 11. Misses in close.
Wow, missed opportunity from point-blank range. You got to make those.
There's 1:54 left in the first half of basketball. It's good on the putback.
And Kevin, they dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
To end the run, it's rebounded by Gutterich.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. 6 to shoot. No good there off the double clutch. Second shot opportunity. That shot is off. They get it back. Papa Petro. And it's off from 3-point range. And they're moving it up. Pass to Colson.
What's the roll?
46 seconds left in the first half of the game.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
And give credit to Coach there for drawing that up. He positioned his guys for immediate success.
Plays it up and banks it in. Colson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Scooped up.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Personal foul. First team foul. Away team foul.
Athens shooting their first free throws of the game.
Second team foul. At the line for Athens, number 26.
And the first one drops. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. 17 seconds left in the first half. It's stolen. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. For Athens, they've had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
The line for 2.
First one falls for him. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Offline from the top of the key. And we've finished one half of basketball. They're up by 11. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Welcome, everybody.
If they think they'll win with this kind of defense, they're tripping. When you give up that many good shots, it fuels your...
And now we get to check out. Thanks for spending half.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Here's Baldwin. We've got Yurtseven, and it's Lucas in at the point guard position. There's the drive. A nice shot by Baldwin.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
We've got Hayes. Baldwin out there with Marjanovic. And it's Biberovic in at the shooting guard. Now, here's Yurtseven. Hayes with the steal. And for Athens, we've got Yurtseven, and it's Osman in at the four-man position.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
But look at the basket, guys, still shaking.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Here's Biberovic, defended by none. And that one, good.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Athens trails by 17. Here's Osman. The quick look, no good that time.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking them up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
Count it.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside. And whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter.
And that one's good. Osman.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Now here's Hayes. He's guarded closely. And that one's good. Marjanovic.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
And the pass goes out of bounds, and they'll turn it over. Here's a look at the schedule for Athens. On Sunday, then on Sunday. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Baldwin the pass to Marjanovic. Yurtseven with the rebound. Yurtseven's got 5 rebounds tonight. There's Lucas. It's deflected. Another shot. Here's none. The rebound by Marjanovic.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Lucas. Third personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Baldwin. 17 points in the game. And it's Melly missing. And now Athens on the break. Osman the pass to Lucas. The tray. Athens with another miss.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Second team foul. At the line for the away team, Hayes. Shooting one.
.149 left in the third. Athens with another miss.
Wow, his shooting woes continue, and it's weighing down this offense.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Third team foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
For the away team, Nicolo Melli.
He's off on the second. Here's none. From outside, off the mark.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Melli passes to Marjanovic. Floats one. It's hauled in by Athens. Hernan Gomez has got 4 rebounds now tonight. To the inside, Yurtseven. And there it is for him. Yurtseven's got 4 this quarter.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
Baldwin the pass to Marjanovic. Here's Biberovic to the left side wing. Driving in. A nice shot by Baldwin.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Hernan Gomez kicks to none. From outside the arc. Offensive rebound to the wing right side. Takes the 3. The rebound by Marjanovic. Marjanovic has got his 4th rebound in this one.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
At the line for the away team,
the first one falls.
2 shots.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Nunn looking around. 17 seconds left to play here in the third. Shoots the 3. It's good from long range. 8 points for him.
Well, it's only his second 3 of the night. If he's going to heat up, the second half is a great time to do it.
Driving the lane. A nice shot by Baldwin.
Well, they have to be thrilled with how reliable he's been tonight.
Yurtseven with it. Here's Slukas. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Now Athens with it. Grant for 3. The rebound by Colson. Grant's gone 1 of 4 from the field. Finished off the break.
Well, they've won the battle of transition buckets, and those easy points have helped them build this lead.
Yeah, they did a great job of controlling the pace throughout the game and keeping the defense on their heels.
The shot, no good.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
The shot by Colson, no good. To the paint. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Great find, leading his teammate right to the bucket.
1 minute now into this fourth quarter.
Ooh, that's right in the face of the D.
You know, he dealt with the pressure like it was nothing. And here is Grant. GA, what effect do you think the rule to limit flopping has had since it was put into place in the NBA?
Well, I do think we're seeing less theatrics, and there were fines before, but a flop now might impact the game itself. So I'd say it's been a bit of a deterrent.
Well, Stan, I know you made the transition from college to the NBA as a coach and were successful, but how hard is that transition for the players to go from college to the pros?
It's an incredible transition, Kevin. In college, let's think about it. The very best teams may have 2 or 3 NBA caliber players. You know how many NBA players are on NBA teams? 15 of them. And the pace of the game, everything happens faster. So all of your reads and decisions have to happen faster. That's what I think takes the time more than the skills themselves.
The rebound by Colson.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You You've just got to keep taking great shots.
And that one drops.
Well, that's probably not the shot they were looking for, but hey, when it goes in, everybody's happy.
Pass to Grant. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Here's the three. That shot, no good. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Here's Colson. Something we're used to seeing here in the NBA, Coach. Retired players being critical of the younger generations. What's your assessment?
I think it's unfortunate, Kevin. I really do. I think the approach should more be from the retired players. They should have an appreciation of what they built and really enjoy the accomplishments of the current players. And then on the other hand, the current players need to look back and respect the foundation that those former players built for them.
There's the triple. No good. 1:44 left in the game.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
First personal foul, fourth team foul.
Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Now Grant, down to 5 on the shot clock. Puts up a 3. Offensive rebound. To the right side. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
He's off on that one. 50 seconds left in the fourth quarter. To the wing on the left. Fires for 3. Drops in the tray.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage. Grows their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
Down low, here's Colson, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
The visiting club takes the win on the road. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what?